Hello YouTube and subscribers. Yesterday was my 3-month loc-iversary. It was 3 months ago, on April 9th, 2016, that I had my comb coils installed, and I've learned a lot since then. And I know for some people 3 months is like nothing, and for others and maybe that is a big deal, but for me it was not a slow period of time. Like, I really, every day, I was looking to notice changes, and I started to notice the changes really more rapidly after the first 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks, my coils were still holding so tight, and at that point in time, I wasn't spritzing my locks with water like I do now. Pretty much now I spritz them probably every other day, but now that I'm swimming, my hair is getting wet more often now in the summertime, so I'm definitely seeing more puffiness. My locks are starting to really intertwine more and get more tangled as my hair gets exposed to more and more water. And then, so after those first 4 weeks, that's when I saw the budding really started to spread across the lock, and it just has continued to do so till I'm getting to this point. You'll see these are locked, and I wanted to show you an example. I use this lock as an example. This lock, from the root to about here, it has a looser pattern to it because it did come unravel, but it still maintains its lock shape. Like, there's no, it's actually technically still not like that easy to pull apart per se. But then this part right here, from here to here, can you see my fingertips? This part is locked, like no joke locked. And at the end, this part is starting to get very solid. So I'm thinking that my ends, where they look very thin, they're going to either stay that way. Again, who knows? No one's ever been on this loc journey before, or my particular loc journey, and I'm sure for each of you it's probably going to be a different story too. But from this end, I'm starting to notice that it's just kind of staying that small. I thought it was going to puff up, but it didn't. But anyway, that goes to say, my locks really are feeling like locks. My brother, who's been locked for over 3 years, he's like, you're officially part of the community now. so here I am, thanks, rite of passage. Now I guess I'm officially, part of the community, as my locks have locked. It just doesn't quite look as locked as I would like at this point, but at the same time, I'm only 3 months along, and I'm pleased with the progress, So I want to make sure I get to the other important things. I did want to just tell you a little bit about what I've been doing particularly over the last few weeks, but just over time. At first I was, spritzing my locks with water, at month 2, during month 2. And then I was oiling it, or spritzing with water once a day, oiling it twice a week, I'd say. And then I was using the jojoba oil, say on like Mondays, and then the coconut oil on Fridays. And then over time, it just got easier to just get coconut oil. And I've just been using coconut oil in my locks twice a week ever since. And it's been going really well. As in, it hasn't caused any issues. I don't know what exactly to compare it to. I'm sure down the line, I may actually not use it as much at all. I may just do coconut oil once a week, and that might be enough, because especially right now during the summer, I feel like I'm getting a lot of moisture all in my hair. I'm swimming and all kinds of things, so my hair's getting some kind of moisture regularly anyway. So I might, if I do it, honestly, it might just be because I like the scent of coconut. It wouldn't necessarily be because I need my locks or my scalp oiled. And I wanted to show you, before I was using the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap to clean my hair and clean out my locks, but lately, mostly just because this bottle was also around when I was doing my locks, so I've also used this one. I actually prefer this right now. It doesn't have the menthol in it and everything, and it's a simple, you know, it's very similar effects as the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, or at least to me, but I do notice that my locks do feel well moisturized with this. So I've just been continuing to use this, but you know, I think the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap is also really good as well. And like I've said, and I've said this before in a previous video, it has been really great at helping my locks get more and more compact. I mean, really, I'm so happy about, so even this lock here, this is very, very compact here, from here to here. Again, the ends are just very small, and I think they may remain that way or break off. I do get those little, I know everybody's mentioned them in their videos, or a lot of people have, you get the little puff balls at the end, and I've noticed them. I honestly just pull them right off. It's like the lock is shedding the ends or something while the rest of the lock gets full. And I have noticed that. I also wanted to show you that my locks, if you'll see, so all this part, it still does maintain its shape, and I am thankful for that. But so as far as the semi-freeform journey, I'm hoping that this part from here to here will just start to do its own locked thing. And I want to see if by not retwisting as much, if that will help my locks just be thick, so I can have, I mean, I like the thickness of locks. I do have a lot more than I had anticipated, which is fine. Like I'm enjoying I like the number of locks I have, but it would be really cool if they were all thick. So we'll see. I have very thick hair, so maybe it'll work. I'm trying to see. My camera cut off, but reactivated. I'll just give you one last look at my locks. I don't believe I have anything else to really share. But I am so glad to make it to 3 months, and I just want to connect with anybody who, you know, you're starting a journey, or I mean, even, you know, if you're already well on your journey, you've been through this. I'd love to hear about your progress. So please, you know, let me know if you have a video. Let me know about your experience. Just, I would love to hear about that. I really do want to know. I have found it so encouraging. It helps these days go by as and it kind of reminds me to appreciate this part of my Loc journey, just to hear the other stories. So please feel free to share, so, you know, rate, subscribe. Let me know where you are. And oh, that's one last thing. I wanted to know if you would be interested in me featuring my brother on one of these lock videos. He has been, like I said, he's been locked for over 3 years, and I just was thinking about having him on here just to offer any tips or just share some of his experience with you. He's been very helpful to me and just, you know, kind of keep me encouraged, but, you know, still is help for me. It's also helpful to people who have been through this, as well as talking to people who are going through it with you, you know. So please let me know what you think about that as well, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.